Alright, I'm recording. Alright, I have a riddle for you. And I'm gonna record you, so if you get it, that means you're actually,
really hard?
it's gonna prove that you're actually my kid. Because I don't know yet, it might not be my kid. Gotta make sure. This is a test. It's a DNA test.
Okay.
Alright, I have a riddle for you. Say you have a bomb. You're trying to defuse a bomb.
Right.
And there's two wires. There's a red wire and a blue wire. And you have to cut one of those wires to not die. So, we're gonna get notepad again? We got a long trip home, so.
Bomb. That's a bomb. Okay.
Bomb. Red wire, blue wire.
Just two wires?
Just two wires.
Gotcha.
Two wires. You have to cut one or the other.
Like
and one's red, one's blue. And there's two people that are with you. And they know which one you have to cut. Two people with you. Yeah.
Smarty.
One tells the truth. They're smart. They know the answer. They have the knowledge you need. One tells the truth all the time, and one lies all the time. So everything one of them says is the truth, and everything the other one says is a liar. But you don't know which is which. You don't know which one tells the truth and which one lies. Now, there's one question you can ask.
Oh, so you don't know?
Yeah, you don't know which one tells the truth and which one lies. So there's a question you can ask one of them to find out which wire to cut and not die.
One question?
One question that you can ask one of them to find out which wire to cut on that bomb to, again, not die. It's an important question. So think, if you're going to ask them
Oh, you have to find out what question to ask them?
Huh?
You have to find out what question you ask them?
You have to think about it. Think of a question to ask them. Well, yeah, and you can think about it. It's hard. It's really hard, actually. It's super hard. I'll give you a hint. You can use the. Yeah. No, you can't just ask them which wire, because if you ask the one that tells the truth, the one that lies is gonna lie, and the one that tells the truth, he's gonna.
So you have to then you need to ask both of them.
You can't ask. You can only ask one of them. You can only ask one of them this question, but it can work. You can find out. You can ask one of them this question and get the answer you need. You don't know which one lies and which one tells the truth, but think about this. You can use the fact that, play them off of each other somehow.
Both of them know it.
They both know which wire to cut.
One would tell you the opposite and one would tell you the right one.
Yes.
So you could ask one what would the other...
Whoa.
What would the other...
Hold on, yeah, think about this. You're so close, yeah. Holy cow, yeah.
Which one would lie about...
No, well, yeah, well, just keep going. Just keep going with that. Holy, this is very hard. If you can nail this, you're way smarter than I am. Or was when I was your age. Amazing.
What would the other one? Who would the other person?
What song?
Kiss You Tonight with
where's the
David
end of it?
Hale. And I'm Jenny D. So visual songwriting. I got a little tripped up on this, but Brad Paisley explains it as,
what would the other
pictures
one?
in your mind.
Love those lights. Look at the lights in the car.
That don't give me images.
Well, you can't see.
Sometimes you don't always know what they mean, but there's some great words in there. Hotel California's a good one. I don't know.
I can pause the video if I need to.
You see
What would
everything
the
you
other
say.
I
person
went and re-listened to that song.
tell me?
He's totally right.
If I ask...
Yes. That's it.
What
Think
would the
about
other
it. Yes.
person tell me if I ask them which wire to cut?
Are you asking me? Whoops. Are you asking me that, or are you telling me that?
Or what would the other person tell me if I ask them, what would the other person tell me if I ask them whether to cut the red, which wire to cut?
Hold on. Say it in one
Or
complete
does that make sense?
question. Like, what question
What
would you
would-
ask them if they're standing in front of you? What would you say?
What would the other person tell me if I asked them which wire to cut?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
That makes
Actually, that's the right answer. But do you know why?
thinking. Because if you ask them that, let's say you ask the liar. So if you ask this big liar person,
Pants on fire. Draws pants on fire. You gotta make sure he's got some fire pants.
So that's fire,
Okay.
smoke.
Good. Pants on fire. So if you ask him what?
Okay, you ask him this. You ask him, what would the other person, which would be the person who tells the truth, tell me if I asked them which wire to cut? They would tell you. They wouldn't tell you what they would say. They'd tell you the opposite of that.
Yes.
So, like,
Yes.
if you needed to cut the red one,
Yeah.
if you needed to cut the red one, he knows that the person who tells the truth would tell me to cut the red one. But he would tell a lie and say that they would say
Yes.
cut the blue one.
Yes.
And if I asked this person who tells the truth, if I asked which tells the truth,
What are you drawing anyway?
tells the truth.
I think you're just doodling with it.
No.
Okay, yeah, so
if I asked them, what would the other person tell me? If I asked them which wire to cut, they would tell me the truth and tell me that he would tell me to cut the blue one. So they would both tell me the blue one.
They would both.
So whatever they tell you, even if it was you had to cut the blue one, they would tell you the red one. Because they would tell you the same thing, so you only need to ask for one of them. And what if they say it's going to be the opposite of that? That's what's
High five,
right.
kid. Oh my gosh. I love that. I can't believe. Yes, either one you ask,
They're going to tell
they're gonna tell you the opposite
of which one. So then
if you're gonna get the same answer out of both of
Then
them.
you just need to cut
The
other
opposite of
one.
whatever
So
they
you really
say.
do only need to ask one of them.
You're right. Boom. Yes, that's it. Oh my God. Maybe it's not that hard. I don't know, but it's a pretty
No,
hard
it's
riddle.
hard.
It's a pretty hard riddle. Yes, I'm so proud of you. Maybe our deep talks have paid off.
DNA test confirmed. You are my father.
Yes. So about our deep talks, the super long talks. Maybe maybe they'll pay off even more today. Well, good job, kid.